Hello everyone, it's Gabby, and it's time to play some more Danganronpa 2. Last time, God, a lot of things happened last time. It was a really interesting part of the game. Like, you know, I guess you could say probably, a criticism that perhaps you could make of Danganronpa and the Danganronpa formula is that, by the time you start having, the fourth... Oh, hey, hello, black currant juice Ian? Is that an Ian or a black currant juice Ian? I can't tell. Oh, yeah, no, Lan? I don't know. Anyway, no, or is it Alan? Ian? Alan? I don't know. Hello, black currant juice person. Anyway, so yeah, the actual, the proper criticism you can kind of have of the Danganronpa formula is by the time you get to, the fourth class trial, it's sort of getting a little bit too formulaic, kind of like, you know what's going on, you just have to go and investigate the clues, but no, last time, it was really interesting, because they had the characters split, characters separated, and the way that the way they did it, instead of just being like, they meet up eventually, they make you actually play as the other characters while you're off somewhere else. And when that happened, we played as Nagito Komaeda, and we got to be in Nagito Komaeda's head. And we felt a little bit dirty after that, because it turns out Nagito's not bluffing, he actually believes his bullshit 100%. And so he went to a place called the Final Dead Room. We played an escape game. We then Nagito then had to play Russian roulette and showed himself just how much of a crazy, insane bastard he is by doing the most difficult thing and not dying, because it was Nagito. And then he, as a reward for being that insane, Monokuma decides to give him a whole bunch of files where he found out apparently a bunch of things, which some things we don't know, but one thing he did find out was apparently what Hajime's talent is. Spoiler alert! What's Hajime's talent? He actually doesn't have a talent at all. He's just a member of the reserve department, which was this basically normal section of Hope's Peak, which people who didn't have talents could apply for if they had money and stuff. So it's kind of like, yeah, at the end of the day, Hajime thinks he's an ultimate something, but he actually was never an ultimate. He was just some normal guy who paid money to go into Hope's Peak Academy. And it's kind of really messing with him right now, but he kind of doesn't really have any time to stop and think about it, because we've got to go and, work out who killed Nekomaru. It's like so much has happened, we forgot that that's the main point here. Who actually killed Nekomaru and what happened? But yeah, that being said, you have to give him credit for sticking to his morals. It's true. That's the thing about Nagito. He's not, okay, in a way, he's sometimes a bit hypocritical, but, when he says, I want to do something for the sake of Hope, he's not bluffing. He is, when he says, I'm fully ready to die anytime, he does literally put a gun to his head. So, yeah, yeah. And also, Hajime's urge to punch Nagito rose ×5 because Nagito keeps passively rubbing it in. Indeed. Like I said, this is also the beginning of sassy Nagito, because yeah, now Nagito knows the we're worthless. Well, we don't have, we as in Hajime, because Hajime is the playing actor. Because Hajime doesn't have a talent, now he's worthless. He's not a symbol of hope, or whatever the hell it is. And so now with Lau, he's just basically being a dick to Hajime at every opportunity. Oh, is this all gonna come to a head? Is this got anything to do with Nekomaru's death? We'll find out. Let's go. First things first. Oh, if you're being honest and don't know what this game is about, well, you are. I mean, we're playing chapter 4 of 6 right now. So yeah, we're pretty much into the meat of the game. But basically, murder mystery story. They're on an island. They don't know how they got there, and they have to kill each other. And somebody killed somebody, but to render them for starving to death, maybe, or maybe not. We have to figure out who killed this guy who was one of our classmates, and then he got injured, and now he's a robot, and it's complicated. Do you think that's complicated? I haven't even talked about the actual murder part. The murder part is crazy. Right, I was gonna see skills. Do I have any more skills that I can equip? And can I buy any more? Okay, menacing focus. Greatly increased focus gauge. That could be useful. Yes! Here we go. This is the other reason why we did Gundam's free time event, to get the Infinity Unlimited Flame, which increases the power of the silencer, so I don't need to right-click as many times to silence white noise, which is great. Okay, that's all those ones, but I think, I might be able to buy some more. Let's see. Report cards. Alright, so okay, I've got 6, so we could buy any of these. Alright, what do we have left now? Sliding influence gauge, extraordinary focus. I think we already got that one. Boston thoughts, charisma. No. Full compose we've got downshift, upshift, trigger happy. That could be useful potentially. Algorithm. No, I don't need that. Neural debilation. Melodious voice could be helpful actually, because that cuts down the amount of time I have to do the rhythm minigame. Be dexterous, pattern talk action. That could also be helpful, but mood maker. Hey Mace, and lots of underscores. Yeah, I'll this trial will probably be 2 days. I forgot how long, if it's particularly longer, but I feel like with all the details it must be long, so I'll probably just do it up until the intermission. I don't need that. I don't need the sword ones. Lock up. Max speed. No, I don't need that either. I think I'm gonna get Melodious Voice because that one just, yeah. Spoiler alert, we don't, you know, good thing we are only gonna like maybe like buy one more, what do you call it? Buy one more hope for, one more skill because, like, we're sort of running out of ones where I think they could be actually very helpful, so. There we go, 50 out of 52. It's also really great, like, I don't know how they did it, but, you know, they scale it up very well so that, you know, you've always, like, just got enough levels to equip any more skills that you can get. It's very well scaled like that. Anyway, in the meantime, actually, let me just take a brief look over the truth bullets because I remember there's a lot of them and it's very easy to get confused because this trial is pretty confusing. Alright, Monokuma. So there's the wire. Okay, there's a wire on his attached to his leg. There's the goodnight button on the back of his body, which they probably used to incapacitate him. There's the oil on the floor that came from the fatal wound. I remember what that's for. There was a pillar that was tipped over to the side and it was stained with what looks like blood. There was an enormous hammer on the floor and it was that looks very clean, like it was brand new. Yes, and then the chain was wrapped around the handles of the door, the back Great Tower. For some reason, the killer was able to enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. Akane heard a rumbling noise about 5:30 in the morning. A lot of small pieces of stone were scattered. Wow, there are a lot of typos in Chapter 4. Were scattered underneath Nekomaru's body. There were no fragments on top of his body. Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walking towards the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm of Strawberry House was going off. Fuyuhiko was there, and Gundam and Kazuichi heard the sound, but Nagito didn't hear it. And he's like, that makes me the suspicious one, but he's like way too happy about that when he's saying that, so we're like, okay, Nagito, just shut up, please. Contact elevator. It's broken at the Grape House site. The last person to use it would have been in Grape House, which is where we were. And the button to the Strawberry Hall that opens the door leading to the tower is broken. Oh, the music in the back, yeah, the background music's great. Oh, you just hear the added music in the class trials, they're great. What's his name? Masafumi Takeda, I think, does the soundtrack. Great. He was supposed to be a Strawberry House, and he didn't know how. The compass needles... God, like, there's a lot of detail here. Like, you don't even realize it. Hello, Lazwit, I don't know. Time for trial floor, am I right? Nekomaru used his alarm clock, and it stopped at 7:30, and the alarm was also set to 7:30, which means that maybe when he died, but who knows? The clock in his... It can't... But the clock can't be tampered with, so when it says at 7:30, that's probably the truth. There was a broken doorknob under the pillar, and that was missing... That was originally from the far back door of Strawberry House. Okay. And then, regardless when he went to the hole from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Nekomaru's body, the pillar, the oil stains, and even the simple plants Kazuichi arranged look exactly the same. So that's a lot of truth bullets. I hope you guys remember. I don't even remember if I remember. How's Usami going? Great. She doesn't need to shit. Let's go, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. An intense survival game awaited at the funhouse. Right when everyone had their backs to the wall, Nekomaru was killed. The barrier to the final dead room has been broken, and the ultimate weapon rises from its deep sleep. Oh, that's nice. Let's go, guys. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have the mental brain power to keep up. Big Peggy. Oh man. Monokuma did it! Ah, if only it was that easy, am I right? Sounds like my ex-wife. What kind of ex-wife did you have? Oh yeah, Kane.
俺を守ってくれたおかげだ。その仇は俺が取る。絶対に犯人を突き止めてやっからな。
And Nekomaru was just such a manly man that he just can't help himself that from you know jumping in front of Akane to stop her from getting killed.
いいか。彼に釣られたわけじゃねえぞ。
God damn it, Akane.
ワリさん、何やらすごい量のよだれが。
おい。まずは事件の流れを追ってみねえか。
Yeah, where do we even start?
俺らはストロベリーハウスから出らんなかったから、詳しい状況を確認しておきてえんだ。
Not for you.
私が二代さんの死体を見つけたのは朝の7時ちょっと前くらいでした。モノクマ太極拳のために向かったマスカットタワーで死体を見つけてしまったのです。日向さんと七海さんも一緒でしたよね。
日向のやつはそんな早朝から
Sorta.
ソニアさんやナナミと一緒だったんですか。
Now is not the time.
まさか昨日の夜からずっと3人で。
この不届き者、私はそんなに膝の軽い女ではありません。
惜しい、もう少し上です。
けど早く走れそうだな。
God damn it. Oh, I forgot that this trial gets a bit goofy sometimes.
俺たちはたまたまマスカットハウスの1階で会って一緒にタワーに行っただけだ。
そういうわけでその3人で二代さんの死体を見つけることになったのです。
その直後に死体発見アナウンスが流れて、それを聞いた尾張さんが駆けつけてきたんだよね。
死体発見アナウンスだったら俺らも聞いたぞ。もちろんストロベリーハウスでだけどな。確か連絡エレベーターが故障してるのが分かって
で、とりあえずタワーに行ってみることにしていちご回廊に向かってみたんだけどよ。いちご回廊のスイッチまで壊されてやがったんだ。おかげでどこにも行けなくなっちまった。
I mean, he did go on about wanting to examine Nekomaru's insides, really. I mean, God, and then like, you know, like the previous chapter, he was like taking that thing about like how he was like, he just apparently has a fetish about talking about girls' bone structures, so, you know what, it's Kazuishi.
せめて連絡だけでも取れないものかと思い、ラウンジの電話に目をつけたというわけだ。
Yeah, all these kids are so horny even without Teru Teru. Oh, jeez. I mean, like the joke, almost like the joke is Teru Teru had to die in the first chapter because otherwise these kids would just be unbelievably horny the entire time and not be able to concentrate on anything.
まどろっこしい前置きはいいから犯人の話をしようぜ。ま、どうせストロベリーハウスの誰かだろうけどな。
Anyway, so everybody who's been playing Among Us recently, this path might be kind of similar. I mean, everyone who plays Among Us is like, it's kind of Danganronpa because you got to work out who killed you, who did it. You've got to, the real culprit has to lie about it.
どうせってなんだよ。
あんな残酷な殺し方が女にできるわけねえし。となれば、ストロベリーハウスの誰かしかいねえだろ。
I mean, technically, we were in Grape House, but...
はい、さっさと白状しねえと全員エビ反りしかできねえ体にしまうぞ。
おめえが一番残酷だぞ。
まあまあ、夫婦漫才はそれくらいにしてそろそろちゃんと考えようよ。
I mean, I don't think this is a lover's quarrel, though. Now that I think about it, I don't even really know that there are that many fan fictions with the chip, Akane and Kazuichi, but they definitely have enough chemistry together in the game that it's like, or at least a dynamic enough in the game that I'm kind of surprised that people don't ship them. I guess because it's straight.
無駄話をしている余裕はなさそうだよ。今回の事件は疑問だらけだからね。
Many questions.
疑問だらけというより、私には疑問しかありません。
じゃあそんなソニアさんでも大丈夫なように一番わかりやすい狂気の話からいきましょうか。は
Hi,
だって
Nagito.
狂気はもうはっきりしてるだろう。は
Hi, Nagito.
なんだよ。だって狂気なんて一目瞭然だったじゃねえかよ。
The real way to play Among Us is to try and get your own crewmates killed even if you're not an imposter. So basically playing as Nagito. You can tell what the weapon is just by looking? It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... Okay, alright, I think I know what this is. Right, where's the hammer, probably?
まずは凶器をはっきりさせるか。
Look good taking charge on your own.
狂気なら現場にドンと落ちてたろ。
あの柱だな。
Hey, that's Chiaki, isn't it?
ハンマーだよ。
Oh, Chiaki's the one in the
犯
white
人は
noise
現
this
場に
time.
落ちてたハンマーで2台をめった打ちにしたんだ。
Are you serious? A beating?
意表をつければ
Wow, look
可
how
能性
look
は
how
ありそ
look
う
how
ですね。
I didn't realize. Look how big my focus gauge is
そう
now. You
2
can
台の意表をついてのめった打ち。
you can even see it. Probably see it past my webcam. Huh? That's Nagito. The hammer in the tower was the what? Wait, no.
まずは凶器をはっきりさせる。
Crap, no, that's not the button. I need the I don't have it. Okay, I just have to do this
あ
normally.
の柱だな。
Hey,
じゃな
hey.
くてハンマーだよ。
No, the hammer.
犯人は現場に落ちてたハンマーで2台をめった打ちにしたんだ。
Oh man, I have so much
意
health
表をつけ
now
れば可能性はあ
and
り
a
そう
strong
ですね。
silencer. This feels so much better.
そう2台の意表をついてのめった打ち。狂気に関してはこれで決まりだぜ。
Okay, what did I say? The hammer in the tower was the weapon. Like he said, it looks like that's the case, but so basically that's not
ま
right.
ずは
So
凶器をはっきりさせるか。
狂気なら現場にドンと落ちてたろ。
あの柱だな。
じゃなくてハンマーだよ。犯人は現場に落ちてたハンマー2台をめった打ちにした。
so what you guys are? Oh man, it's been ages since I've been able to say that.
いや、あのハンマーが凶器だとは俺には思えない。
思えよ。なんで思えねえんだよ。
殺された2台の体からは人間の血のように大量のオイルが流れてたよな。ハンマーを凶器にして2台をめった打ちにしたら多少なりともオイルが付着してないとおかしいだろ。
So yeah, Robin, you're right. Also, yeah, he's like, well, the hammer would have damage if you were smashing a giant robot dude with it. But also, there's no blood or oil or blood on it. So
けどあのハンマーは綺麗なままだった。だから
そんなの後で犯人がオイルを拭いたのかもしれねえじゃねえか。
何のために？
yeah.
そりゃハンマーが狂気じゃねえって見せかけ
And
るためだよ。
if they were doing that, why did they even leave it there?
だったらオイルだけ拭いても意味ねえだろう。怪しまれるのが嫌ならハンマーごと処分するはずだ。
言うじゃねえか、ちびっこギャング。
There we go, baby gangster.
ちびっこギャング俺か
Oh man. Oh yeah, I forgot how comedic this thing was. It's great. And yeah, hey, this is like chapter 3 from Danganronpa 1, where a hammer was super clean and wet. I wonder why. Yeah, geez, I know, right? All those coincidences. But yeah. Baby gangster, or alternatively, boss baby.
言っとくけど、俺はおめえらを試しただけだからな。
Kazuichi, you can just say you were wrong. It's fine. When
もしかしたらあのハンマーが凶器だとか勘違いしてんじゃねえかと思ってたな。
unfortunately he's just simping too hard for Sonya, so he's trying to look cool.
時間の無駄だったようだ。
では二代さんの殺害に使われた本当の凶器とは何だったのですかね。
That's the question. How do you kill someone like him?
ああ、そいつが問題なんだよな。現場には他にそれらしいものなんてなかったからな。
だったらさっきと逆に考えてみたらどうかな。オイルがついてないから凶器じゃない。なら逆にオイルがついてるものが凶器ってことだよね。
That makes sense. Makes sense. The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something from the crime scene that had oil on it, the only thing that we could tell that had oil on it, we can even check to see, but yeah, it was the pillar.
そうか。
Yeah.
他にオイルがついてたものなんて。
Yeah, without Nekomaru, Kazuichi's the dumb one now. It's funny you say that because considering that it was Kazuichi and Nekomaru together who came up with the idea to tie up Nagito in chapter 2. It's like they're both the kind of sometimes well-meaning but also kind of pretty dumb kids. Like they try to do things and they kind of just jump in and do things and often don't necessarily think about them.
だったらあの柱が凶器だ。2台のおっさんはあの柱でぶん殴られたんだ。
あんな柱で殴られたらひとたまりもないが、筋肉操作で 100% 中の 100% にでもならない限り、あれを凶器とするのは不可能だ。
I mean, I'll say, obviously I mean, no, you can obviously guess who the killer is, but it's obviously never always as simple as you think it will be. But you'll see.
なんでだよ。
Maybe tomorrow, once we finish this.
終わりだって俺と一緒に試しただろ。
Akane even attempted to use the Kaioken times 3 and it didn't work. It's no use, it's barely budging. Didn't I tell you? Okay, okay, they don't have the part where he's... Yeah.
確かにあの柱はクソ重かったな。
Ha 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 ha, I see your pun there. Never as simple as you think.
だけどそれを持ち上げられそうなやつが一人だけいたはずだ。
あ？誰のこと言ってんだ？
2台のおっさんロボットバージョンだ。あいつの超絶パワーなら柱ぐらい楽勝だろう。
It could, maybe.
あいつが持ち上げてどうすんだよ。その柱で自分を殴ったのか？
It could have been that he lifted the pillar and then the culprit got at him and then he dropped it on his head? I don't know.
つまりあれは2台の自殺だったと。
And also when you mention, it's interesting. I think this actually caught me off guard a little bit because with the stuff that that Nagito told you last time about how the cases of this game mirrored the cases in the first game, and you're saying how case 4 in the first game was a suicide, so you're like, maybe this one's also a suicide, but you don't know for sure.
バカ言ってんじゃねえよ。あいつは自殺なんて真似するようなやつじゃねえ。
Also that.
じゃあ2台が柱を持ち上げられたところで事件とは関係ねえじゃねえか。
まあそれもそうだな。
なんだそれ。
Like I said, Akane and Nekomaru Akane and Kazuichi have a surprising amount of chemistry. But it does bother me a little. That word, suicide, right? Okay, they actually mentioned in this. I forgot about that. They actually, directly reference this part again. By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School life was apparently ruled as suicide. Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
けど参ったな。オイルがついてた柱でもねえとなると、他に考えられる凶器なんてねえぞ。
何も持ち上げなくても柱を凶器にする方法ならあると思うのですが。
マジか？
マジだと思います。
Okay, all right. Okay, that's a line of that sounds way cool. Well, it sounds way funnier in English because you know it's Sonya like yes for reals. It's great.
そうか、やっぱ俺の勘が当たったってことか。おっし、ソニアに任せたぞ。あの柱が凶器だって証明してやる。
わかりました。では気合を入れて。
Unfortunately, Akane is not too bright, so she can't really figure out this logic.
ソニア、行きます。
Oh, that's really cute. That's really cute. God bless Sonya. She's just adorable sometimes. Wire, good night button, the oil on the floor, the pillar. Oh, maybe the pillar fragments?
柱を持ち上げる必要などありません。
Such boldness! Go, Sonya!
持ち上げることが叶わぬのならそれで殴るなど夢のまた夢だ。
Don't interfere, Hammies. What?
柱を倒したとしたらどうでしょう。
Was that Kazuichi?
二代さんの頭を狙ってガツンと
I see. Sonya, you got this.
倒すくらいなら俺にもできそうですよ。
You're the killer.
あの柱の重さを考えれ
It
ば
was freaking heavy. Something and
かなりの威力になるかもしんねえな。
head was totally crushed. He'd be brain dead if he was lucky.
ソニア、やるじゃねえか。
Aw, cute.
俺はワクワクしてき
Stickers
たぞ。
Oh man. Sorry. She's just Goku, so, you know. The killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping over that pillar. Is that really it? Sorry, I was too busy paying attention to the white noise. So, no, I didn't actually read what the thing was. Hearing Sonya in English is cursed and blessed. Blessed, if you will. I mean... You know what? Now I'm legitimately curious in... You know the part in Chapter 5 where Sonya swears in English? I mean, spoilers. The part where Sonya starts swearing. I wonder if in the Japanese she's swearing in English. I'm legitimately curious.
柱を持ち上げる必要などありません。
Go, Sonya!
持ち上げることが叶わぬのならそれで殴るなど夢のまた夢だ。
I think that's supposed to be Kazuichi,
柱を
calling him
倒したと
hammies.
したらどうでしょう。
Tipping the pillar over. Oh, I know. Oh,
二
yeah.
代さんの頭を狙ってガツンとです。
Yeah, okay, I
倒
understand.
すくらいなら俺にもできそうですよ。
あの柱の重さを考えかなりの威力になるかもしんねえな。
Yeah,
ソ
okay.
ニア、
So we're saying we've got the pillar.
俺はワクワクしてきたぞ。
That's something interesting. She uses Ore. I didn't realize Akane uses Ore. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's just normally guys use that. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna have to refute the thing about tipping the pillar over because we've got pillar fragments that are
持ち上げる
underneath
ことが
him
叶わぬのなら
and not in front, or something, or on top of him. Underneath, I forgot which one it was.
柱を倒したとしたらどうでしょう。
I know. Ah. Sorry, watch your girls are. Ah. I was like, you know, normally I have to screw that up, but now because my focus speed is so long, I can do
柱を倒して二台にぶつけ
this.
たにしては、あいつの体の上に破片が散らばってなかったよな。
Right, okay. So that's what they meant by tipping over by tipping the pillar over, as in they're saying they tip it on him. Yeah. But no, there should have been stuff on top of his body.
破片です。
柱の破片は2台の体の下には散らばってたけど、あいつの体の上にはなかったんだ。もし柱を倒してぶつけたなら、逆に破片はあいつの体の上に散らばるはずだぞ。
Yeah.
私も一瞬だけその方法を疑ったんだけど、や
Okay, thanks, Chiaki.
っぱり違うと思うよ。
Yeah, so he's just like yeah, from Old Man Joseph from JoJo when he's just like yelling random English curses. Yeah, kind of like that. That's basically what Sonya does. I mean, spoilers, but spoilers for a gag in Chapter 5.
そうでしたか。私のうっかり八兵衛でしたか。
倒したわけでもねえなら、犯人はあの柱でどうやって2台を殺したんだ。
いつまで柱にこだわってんだよ。いい加減諦めろっつうの。
I mean, Kazuichi.
諦めるわけにいくかよ。2台があの柱で殺されたのは間違いねえんだし。
どうして間違いねえんだ？
なんとなくそんな気がするんだよ。
Yeah. Alright, here we get introduced to Akane's gut. The, like, 5th most powerful thing in Danganronpa. Oh, alright, good night, Blackcurrant Juice, Alan or Alien or whatever you were there. Yeah, good night. Sorry, you know, these things make these streams are difficult for people in America, but I can't really do anything better. I don't want to do it in the morning. Yeah, so you know, there are some powerful things in Danganronpa. There's Junko, there's Mukuro, there's Peko, there's Spoiler-kun, and there's also Akane's gut.
なんとなくってただの勘じゃねえか。
でもその勘が外れているとは言い切れないよね。柱を使って殺す方法なら他にもあるよ。単に君たちが気づいてないだけでね。
Oh, okay, Nagito. So if you know, then tell us.
本当ですか？
ならばと、それはどんな方法だ？
君たちは本当に相変わらずだね。自分たちの力で未来を切り開くことすらできず、ただ立ち止まってうろたえているだけ。
Excuse me, we're trying.
才能の無駄遣いだよ。それで未来機関に立ち向かおうだなんて笑わせるね。
なんだと。
とはいえ、君たちの道連れになるのもごめんだし、仕方ないから手を貸してあげよう。
Like I said, sassy Nagito.
ああ、狛江だよ。てめえは一体どうしちまったんだ？ちょっと前まではストーカーまがいの言動ばっかだったやつがよ。
いい教訓になったよ。無知とは最大の恥であるってね。
どういう意味だ？
Being in Oklahoma is perfect for time zones, especially when you stay up late at night. Yeah, I mean, yeah, see, luckily, apparently a lot of my fans just don't like sleeping at normal time, so it's fine. And then there's Robin, who also lives in Australia, so Akane is best girl indeed. Also, you know, why are you going around saying like the my voice is soothing when we literally have Megumi Ogata right here?
そんなのいいからさっさと教えろ。柱を使って殺す方法ってなんだよ。それには柱だけじゃダメなんだ。そこにあるものを組み合わせることでようやく可能になる方法なんだ。
あるもの？
もちろん極上の狂気だよ。
Okay, interesting. I wanted to hear how they sound. They considering that they call it like the ultimate weapon, I was wondering if it was the same ultimate as they use as like ultimate their talents, but it's not. It's just happens to be the similar sort of sounding thing, but it's not like super high school level weapon. It's just a really powerful weapon.
極上の狂気？
それってファイナルデッドルームをクリアすると手に入るってやつだっけか？
前田さんはその極上の狂気が何かご存知なのですね。
僕はもちろん知っているけど、みんなだってそれを見ているはずだよ。
You know, in hindsight, this is just totally like, yeah, I could give you all the answers, but then it wouldn't be such a fun game, would it? So work it out yourself.
俺たちがそれを見てる？
I'm gonna give you cryptic clues until you piece it out together.
そうだな。しっかりと見ているはずだ。
Oh, I remember this part. This is the best part.
なぜなら極上の狂気とは邪を極めし俺様を指した言葉だからだ。そんなるカタリストから溢れ出すコラプトをエクスカリバーにより切り裂くもの。そう呼ばれる俺様こそが極上の狂気の名にふさわしい。
破壊神暗黒四天王を意のままに操る田中さんは極上の狂気なんかよりもっとすごいです。
Thanks for the follow, Shulkado. Oh god. And like I said, the sun dam is beautiful.
そうか。
Getting blushing from it.
なんか気に食わねえぞ。
Kazuichi, I'm sorry, you just have to accept the sun dam. It's great.
回りくでえのはやめてはっきり言えや。その極上の狂気ってのはなんだ？
それをはっきりさせるためにも、まずドッキリハウスの秘密を解き明かさないとね。
I mean, the game is telling me that we need to figure out these mysteries first.
は？ ドッキリハウスの秘密？
Hey Ramses! Oh, don't worry, you haven't missed too much. We're just figuring things out.
まだ気づいてくれないの？しっかりしてよ。君たちは希望の象徴なんでしょ？
Okay, symbols of hope. One, they're only symbols. Two, that doesn't mean you're good at solving murder mysteries. We don't have an ultimate detective with us, okay? That was the previous game.
あ、日向くんは覗いてだったか。
日向は覗いて。
これが終わったら俺から話す。
I love that part. She's like, yeah, if we make it out of this alive, I'll explain what's going on.
とにかくドッキリハウスのドッキリをしっかりはっきりさせればいいのですね。それなら心当たりがあります。ズバリドッキリハウスの構造のことでしょう。ストロベリーハウスから行けるストロベリータワーとマスカットハウスから行けるマスカットタワーは
Man, Kazuichi should just go for Akane. She's the best girl out of all of them, except maybe the nurse girl or Chiaki. I mean, see, the thing is, the problem is Akane is Goku, so I don't even really know if she'd be able to tell if a guy was hitting on her. As for Chiaki, well, we know, like, Chiaki is also a bit oblivious, and I mean, Mikan, who knows? I will say, you know, one thing I've learned from the fandom though is a lot of people ship Mikan with Ibuki, so didn't even know that was a thing. But you know why? You know what's great? Their ship name is called Band-Aid. Get it? Band-Aid. And I thought that's really clever. That's really clever. So, anyway, let's keep going.
実は全く同じ建物で、そのタワーを中心に2つのハウスがつながっていました。
The answer is both and neither. It's complicated. Mostly, I think,
そんなウル
beforehand.
トラシーな構造こそがドッキリハウスの秘密で間違いありません。
いやはや、その完璧なロジックもさることながら、ソニアさんの美声は本当に癒されますね。
Oh no, Kazuichi is my comment section. Run!
もちのろんです。良きに計らってください。
For sure, for sure. Oh man, the two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Oh, I think I know what this one is. Yeah, this is the yeah, this part, the thing about the
ストロベ
symmetry
リー
stuff.
タワーとマスカットタワーは実は全く同じ場所にあったの
Same
です。
building, so they weren't different buildings.
それがドッキリハウスの秘
Oh,
密か。
I thought so.
本当にそうなのかな？
They're not the same. What the heck?
全く同じ場所ってのは変だろ。
What are
だ
you
って壁
saying?
の色が違うじゃねえか。
Like she said, red and green are different.
それに床の絵だって違ったぞ。
Just. Why do you mention this now? Just keep stuffing stuff in your head?
片付い
Like,
てんだよ。ソニアさんを論破なんて10年早いぞ。
this whole time we've been thinking that the two towers are the same building, but if that was the only mystery, there's no way Nagito would mention it here.
ストロベリータワーとマスカットタワー実は全く同じ場所にあったのです。
それがドッキリハウスの秘密か。
Eh,
本当にそうなのかな？
全く同じ場所ってのは変だろ。
really,
だって壁の色が違うじゃねえか。
that's true.
それ
Well,
に床の
wait.
絵だって違ったぞ。
Oh no, okay, it's the other one. Designs on the floor should have been different for sure. Okay. Can't see the. Alright, I actually got a thing wrong. Great.
ストロベリータワーとマスカットタワー実は全く同じ場所
Oh
に
wait,
あ
it's
った
this
の
one.
です
This is the one. Right. So what you goes on?
あの2つのタワーって本当に全く同じ場所にあったのかな。
Plus, also Ibuki is just a bicon and also a lesbian. Therefore, you know, also a lesbian icon. So you know, basically, you know, the joke is. I mean, I did Ibuki's free time events. If everybody had Ibuki, things would be a lot more simpler.
どうして今さらそんなことをお国を滅ぼされた恨みでもあるのですか？
I love the way Sonya says that as if like that's a thing that her kingdom has actually done.
日向、謀反は許さねえぞ。
だって変だと思わないか？ 俺たちが武道回廊からマスカットタワーに入った時、
Yeah.
2台の死体はイチゴ回廊の扉の前にあったのに、後でイチゴ回廊側からストロベリータワーに入った時、死体は武道回廊の扉の前に移動してたよな。
そんなの床が180度回転するとかそういう仕掛けがあっただけだろ。
It could be, but
それならほら同じ場所ってことでも通じるだろ。
数字だからどうしたの？そんな簡単な答えが正解だって本気で思ってるの？
you know, Nagito, you could just tell us the answer, but nope.
違うってことか。
ほんと余計な口出ししちゃったかな。
You could just tell us, but nope.
床が回転したわけじゃないならなおさらだ。もう一度建物の構造自体から考え直す必要が。
Ooh.
ではこの推理ならどうでしょう。誰かが二代さんの死体を移動させたのです。
Okay, this is what oil truthful is for.
俺たちがマスカットタワーからストロベリータワーに移動するまでの間にか？でも俺たちはみんな揃って移動したはずだ。タワーの中の死体を移動させるにしたって。
ではモノクマさんの仕業です。私たちが移動している間にモノクマさんがせっせと中のものを移動させたのです。
移動したのは2台の死体だけじゃないんだぞ。倒れた柱もモノクマが移動させたっていうのか？
重くて運べないなら転がせばいいんですよ。パンがなければスナック菓子を食べればいい。それと一緒なのです。
Get it? Because she's a princess. Anyway, let's do it. Woo, rebuttal. So it's the oil on the floor, I'm pretty sure. Oil on the floor. There we go. This
死
one.
体や物を動かすだけならいくらでも方法はあるはずです。柱なんて転がせばいいだけですし、二代さんもパーツで分けて運べばよいモノクマさんの仕業で決まりです。
Oh, I remember this. Yes, I remember this part. This is when they make the rebuttal showdowns get difficult. You can't miss you can't miss one, and you have to redo it. As expected of a princess, she's overcoming my arguments with great confidence. Also, Nagito, Occam's razor specifies the simplest answer is most often the actual answer. Oh, yeah, but Nagito. I need to counter her remarks and wait for an opportunity to refute her.
死体や物を動かすだけならいく
Oh,
らでも
crap.
方法はあるはずです。柱なんて転がせば
1,
いいだ
2,
け
3,
ですし、
4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I screwed it up again.
パーツで分けて運べばよいのです。モノクマさんの仕業で決まりです。
Yeah, okay, so there's 7. I'm gonna do 7 for each. I remember this because obviously I remember, struggling with these before. So I remember having to, what I have to do for this. Alright, so
死体や物を動
1,
かすだ
2,
けなら
3, 4, 5,
いくらでも方法はあるはずで
6.
す。
Never mind, that's 6.
柱なんて転がせばいいだけですし、
6
二
now,
代さんも
actually.
パーツで分けて運べばよいのです。モノクマさんの仕業で決まりです。
Ah, one short. Okay, I'll do it again. Alright.
死体や物を動
1,
かすだけなら
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
いくらでも方法
1,
はあるはず
2,
で
3,
す。
4, 5, 6.
柱なんて転がせばいいだけですし、二代さんもパーツで分けて運べばよいのです。モノクマさんの仕業で決まりです。
Wait, what? Hang on. I thought I had. Alright, weird.
死体や物を動かすだけならいくらでも方法はあるはずです。柱なんて転がせばいいだけですし、二代さんもパーツで分けて運べばよいのです。モノクマさんの仕業で決まりです。
Wait, what? Okay. Shit, what did I do wrong? Or I hang on. Weird. I'm confused now. I thought I don't have
死体や物を
enough.
動かすだけならいくらでも方法はあるはずです。
Oh, that's why. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, you have to wait.
二代さんも
Yeah, I remember this. You have to wait and do them at the same time. I remember it now. Yes. It's fun when it does like
あ
that.
の短時間で柱や死体を移動させるのはいくらモノクマでも難しいんじゃないか？
It's fun when it's basically. It's kind of like almost like a
日向さんも
puzzle.
お忘れのようですね。モノクマさんは意外に力持ちなのです。未来のクマ型ロボットの柱や死体など現場のものは余裕のよっちゃんで動かせたはずです。
Game? No, there's definitely a hole in what she said. I need to show her evidence that contradicts that.
日向さんはお忘れのようですね。小野熊さんは意外に力持ちなのです。未来の熊型ロボットの柱や下絵など現場の
そのことは
Kufuza. Yeah, I don't actually know that Japanese phrase, so I'll just say
下や
whatever.
柱形あるものだけならまだしも床に広がったオイルを持ち運ぶのなんて不可能だ。
And yeah, you're right. Hajime did note to wait for an opening, so I guess that's supposed to be your clue that you actually have to wait this time and not start slashing as soon as you see the words. Ah, thanks, Hajime. I got your advice finally.
あの時移動したのは死体や柱だけじゃなくて2台の死体の周辺のオイルもそうだった。あんな風に床のオイルまで綺麗に移動させるなんてどう考えたって不可能だろう。
Yeah. Danganronpa, it's like Ace Attorney, but with 100% more puzzles. I mean, I will say, yeah, I do like the twist that they do on the rebuttal showdown and kind of logic dive as well. I like how each time they do, like a lot of the times, every time they sort of do it, they often add a different kind of gameplay element or a different kind of way to sort of promptly fixing it. V3 does this as well, I guess, kind of with the Psych Taxi as well, but the Mine and the other ones are often quite similar. So, but yeah, I like it when it's like they have this one idea for the mini game, and then like the way you have to approach it slightly different. I like it when they do that. It's clever.
だとすると持ち運んだって考えには無理があるかもな。
すみませんでした。私としたことがすっかり暑苦しくなってしまって。
大丈夫ですよ。暑苦しいソニアさんも素敵でしたから。
Like I said, Kazuichi is simping a lot this chapter.
で結局どうなったんだ。2つのタワーは同じ建物じゃねえってことか。
そうとも言い切れないよね。電子生徒手帳だけをタワーに残す実験が見事に成功しちゃってた以上はね。
We did do that at the beginning of the game, the beginning of the chapter.
ああ、ちゃんと手帳は残ったままだったな。だから2つのタワーは同じ建物ってことになったんだ。
I can't remember, like, I don't remember how long it took me to figure this out, but yeah, it's not really, like, you just kind of like, oh, right. Since they give you so few little information, you've got to really think laterally.
同じ建物でも別の建物でもねえならどういうことだよ。
Hi, Chiaki, are you alright?
見当もつかねえな。
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
なあ、お前だ。
Hey, Nagito,
そうじゃないかと思ったよ。そろそろ僕の出番じゃないかってね。
it's like, I don't want to have... It's like, you know, you're being such a dick. I almost don't want to rely on you, but we literally have no idea what to do. Please help us.
いいよ。ドッキリハウスの秘密を解き明かすための大ヒントを教えてあげよう。
ヒントじゃなくて答えを言えっつうの。
Exactly. We're like, actually tell us what's going on. Don't just hint.
それだと意味ないんだよ。君たちにはちゃんと学級裁判をやってもらわないとね。
Oh my god.
僕が見極めるためにも必要なことだからさ。
Game. Thanks. Thanks, Nagito. Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? Ah, it's the traitor, of course. If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
けどそのヒントって確かなのかよ。おめえだけが知ってるなんて怪しいぞ。
That is true, actually.
それにはちゃんとした理由があるんだ。僕だけがそれを知ったのは、僕だけがそれに見合った行動をしたからなんだよ。
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about strawberry house? I wish, but it's probably not. But no, it's probably the life-threatening game.
そうか。お前が言ってるのってファイナルデッドルームのことだよな。お お前はあそこで命がけのゲームをクリアして、そして何かを知ったんだな。
そうなんだよ。その先で僕が見たものがヒントになるんだ。ファイナルデッドルームの奥にはコンクリートで囲まれた隠し部屋があったんだけどさ、そこに意味深な小さな窓がポツンと一つだけあったんだ。その窓からとても奇妙な景色が見えたんだよ。
奇妙な景色って？
口で説明するよりも見てもらった方が早いかもしれないね。おあつらい向きにファイナルデッドルームにちょうどいいカメラがあったからさ。
Hello, Oliver. Welcome to Danganronpa 2.
撮影してきたのか？
まあね。
Nagito grinned creepily, when does he not, as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
ほら、これだよ。
As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture. Yeah, I have. I've played Danganronpa 1, and in fact, I've played 2 and V3 and Ultra Despair Girls. I've played all the games now. I'm just replaying DR2 because I really like the game, and I wanted to basically gush about it on stream.
もう一度説明しようか。僕がこれを撮影したのはストロベリーハウスの1階、ファイナルデッドルームの奥にある隠し部屋からだよ。
It's alright. I don't really care about unused executions, and I know I know where to find them, so it's alright. Okay, so this was on Strawberry House. So then that's there, then that's the.
だけどさ、変じゃない？ドッキリハウスの構造がさっきまでみんなが考えていたようなものだとすると。
I'll tell you this right now, Robin. The fact that there's a forest is not the thing that's messed up. That's the problem with the picture. I mean, the fact that they should be on an island and there are pine trees. That's not the problem. That's not the issue with the picture.
こ
Game.
の写真には
Okay.
辻褄が合わない点がいくつかあるよね。
Although I think you actually have to select it. I see what happens. What happens if you say that? Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
じゃあ始めようか。Thinking time ってやつだね。
Wait, is that where that thing from V3 came from? I swear to God, if it is. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Right, I remember this really got me confused last time I did it, but what happens when you click this, though? Oh, okay, no, you can click that.
この写真を撮影したのはファイナルデッドルームの奥の部屋って言ったな。だとするとその場所ってストロベリーハウスの1階にあるんだよな。
うん、そのはずだよね。
だったらこんなのおかしいだろう。この写真はどう見ても1階から撮影されたものじゃない。もっと高い場所から撮影されたはずだ。
なるほど。で、それ
Nagito said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are we have to click all of the things. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Anyway, I remember this, so I guess pretty much the only other conspicuous thing. Well, I mean, there's also this part, but I think we know that that's probably the hall. So what's this thing? Oh, wait, it's not the tower. Wait, never mind. There's only one tower in the picture. That's what we've been thinking all along. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Which means it's not unnatural at all, don't you think? Okay, never mind. Okay, that was wrong. So maybe it is this part? It's not that. No, okay, that's the tower again. Alright, okay, this really is more complicated than I thought it was going to be. I guess the sky? No, I don't know. All I can think of. The sky? Okay, the sky, apparently. Why are we looking at the sky?
ドッキリハウスの構造がさっきまで俺たちが考えていたような。
Why do we have to click on the sky? I'm confused.
マスカットハウスとストロベリーハウスはタワーを中心につながっているはずだ。
Yes.
つまりストロベリーハウスから見たらタワーの奥に
Okay.
マスカットハウスが見えるはずなんだ。
I guess that works with clicking the sky because that would be where the other tower would be. But yeah.
でもこの写真だとタワーの奥には何もない。マスカットハウスなんて影も形もない。
Right, okay, fair enough.
そう、すべてご名答だよ。まとめるとね、 その写真が物語っている事実はこういうことになるんだ。
Oh man, is it time for meme?
ストロベリーハウスの1階は校舎にあって、しかもタワーの奥にはマスカットハウスなんてない。
マスカットハウスがないだと。あれはモノクマの邪眼が見せた幻影だったと。
What do you really like this whole Jagan Eye stuff, don't you?
そこから先は自力で考えてよ。もう君たちは僕と同じ条件になったんだからさ。君たちが本物の希望の象徴なら、その程度の謎は簡単に打ち破れるはずだよ。ごく平凡な普通の高校生に過ぎない日向君でさえ頼むんじゃないかな。
Please shut up.
才能では劣っているとはいえ、君はさらにもう一つのヒントを知っているんだからね。
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up? Showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
お前が突然マスカットハウスの2階に現れた時のことを言ってるんだよな。
I mean, Tien's third eye is cool, and everyone loves the Sharingan from Naruto. I mean, true, and I mean, it's Gundam, and he's a Chunin, so he probably is a big Dragon Ball fan and Naruto fan as well.
ちなみに聞いておくけどさ、あの時僕はどこから来ちゃったんだと思う？
上の階からでしょ。
目ざといね。気づいてたんだ。
上の階って3階からか。
ですがマスカットハウスの3階にはモノクマ資料室しかなかったはずですよ。
これはどういうことだろうね。
Was that thing just now another hint of figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the 3rd floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Oh shit, is it Hangman time? Alright, let's do this. Oh no, it's Logic Dive time. Yes, Logic Dive. Let's do it, guys. It's not meme yet. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Do. All right. No. Oh crap! I thought it'd be the first question. No, I'm being very okay. No, I can do this. I know how to play Logic Dive. What are you talking about? Oh god, this is surprisingly okay. Here we go. Question 1. The Strawberry and Graved House, they both, yes. I mean, we've seen them physically, and they've been different people been at them at the same time. So yes, they exist. All right, let's go. Whee. Oh god. Ah. Yeah, I was gonna say. I know it's gonna start repeating the pattern, isn't it? Okay. Whoa. Oh. Oh, jeez. Okay, question 2. A strawberry house, the same building, or different buildings? I mean, yeah, I think we're saying that they're different buildings because they, look different. Oh, no, they're the same building. Okay, never mind. I was wrong because the game said it's not. Ooh. Oh, God. Okay. Whoa, okay. Okay. I'm in. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh god. Whoa. What was that? The hell is that? Oh crap. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep. Question 3. Okay. How are they positioned with each other? And I think they're supposed to. So it wouldn't be horizontally, or else we would have seen them. So we're saying they're actually vertically connected. Woo! Oh god. Yep, we did it. Okay, that one wasn't too long. That was good. It's all coming together.
わかったぞ。あの建物のドッキリハウスの秘密が。
じゃあ聞かせてもらおうか。君はあの建物の謎にどんな答えを出すのかな。
狛枝がストロベリーハウスから撮った写真にはマスカットハウスが見当たらない。 だったらマスカットハウスはどこにあったのか。考えられる可能性は一つだ。ストロベリーハウスからは見えない位置にあったんだ。つまりストロベリーハウスとマスカットハウスは同じ建物の中の別の階に存在してたんだ。
同じ建物の別の階だと。
じゃああの2つのハウスは3階建ての別々の建物なんかじゃなくて、実は6階建ての1つの建物だってのか。
That's the first mystery solved.
そう考えると狛枝がさっきの写真を撮影したストロベリーハウスがある場所もはっきりするんだ。
Where Strawberry House is located. Okay, so he went from the final dead room. So this is why you have to remember things. So the final dead room was at the first floor of the Strawberry House, and then he went to Grape House from there, to the third floor. So which means that the Strawberry House must be above Grape House.
そうか。マスカットハウスの上だ。ストロベリーハウスがあったのはその場所なんだ。そのせいでストロベリーハウスの1階で撮った写真がこんな高所からの写真になったんだ。
Also that's why it wasn't on the ground floor.
ここはストロベリーハウスの1階であると同時にマスカットハウスの上にある4階でもあったからだ。
まさか2つのハウスが縦につながっていたなんて驚き桃の木20世紀です。
けどよ、建物の形はどうなるんだよ。2つのハウスは形がまるで違うんだぞ。
ストロベリーハウスは四角形でマスカットハウスは六角形だったか。
形の違う建物だから同じ建物とは考えにくい。まさにあの建物はそんな先入観を利用したんだよ。
Yes, they did know that the lift moves in fancy ways as well, but you're getting a bit ahead of yourself. The game will mention that part as well.
四角形と六角形っていう別の形をしているせいで同じ建物って発想が生まれにくくなってた。実際私たちだってそうだったよね。タワー
3D!
の方はともかく2つのハウスは別の建物だって思い込んでたもんね。
そんなドッキリハウスの特徴的すぎる構造を隠すためにモノクマは僕らをあそこに連れて行くときわざわざ眠らせて外観を見せないようにしてたんだよ。
ドッキリ大成功。
Please don't say that.
まさにドッキリハウスの名にふさわしいドッキリ感満載の構造でしょう。じゃあ本当なんですね。本当にそんな構造をしてたんですね。
Wait, so Monomi didn't know about that. Okay.
そうだよ。その2つのハウス、同じ建物の別の階に存在しているのでした。
Because okay, the way that she was implying it was that the fun house was a thing that originally existed, but maybe not like this. Maybe it was like they were two separate buildings and he like smushed them together somehow.
私の預かり品のところで勝手にそんな改築を。なんていうことでしょう。
Not sure. I'll figure that out.
だったらタワーの方はどうなってんだ。ハウスと同じようにタワーも縦に重なってるのか。
You know, that would be a very Monokuma thing to be like, I'm gonna go and make two different buildings and put them on top of each other.
ああ、ストロベリータワーとマスカットタワーも同じ建物の別の階にあったはずだ。
Like this.
マスカットハウスの上にストロベリーハウスがあったのと同じようにマスカットタワーの上にストロベリータワーがあったんだよ。
Yeah, Monomi is a precious little bean baby, so it makes sense she wouldn't know.
だが同じ建物の別の階ということならなぜ2台の死体はそのどちらにも存在していたのだ。
ああ、ハムスターちゃんにはそんなこともわかんねえのか。
Come on, Kazuichi, don't be a dick.
この俺がビシッとその謎を解明してやる。ソニアさん、見ててくださいね。
Because Nekomaru was strawberry slit. God damn it. Also, hey, roll. Oh, of course you're gonna come in with puns.
そうですか。お好きにどうぞ。
You're just in time for real Kazuichi simp hours.
振り向かせてやる。活躍して絶対に振り向かせてやるからな。
Alright, let's go. I can't remember what thing is. Maybe the doorknob? Alright, let's see.
俺がビシッと謎を解いてやる
Do whatever you like. Know your limits. Okay, that's probably Sonya and that's probably
いいから
Gundam.
早く始めろや多分どっちかのタワーにあった
Golly,
死
your
体は
hamsters.
実はダミーの死体だったんだ
A dummy's taste. A quite amazing Gundam.
偽物の死体ってことか
Listen to me, please listen to me.
死んだ2台の体は機械だった
Silence, Gundam is speaking.
部品があればダミーを作ることは可能な
Why
は
is
ず
it always Gundam? Are there any parts at all?
さすがは田中さんです。
汚ねえぞ活躍泥棒だ
What is it? I'm not even standing out. I'm starting to feel bad for him.
どっちがダミーの死体なんだよ
うるせえそんな
Oh,
のどっ
he's
ちでも
crying.
一緒だ
Oh man, it's like I'm not even paying attention to the argument because I'm just watching the white noise because that's just funny. A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed? Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? Is something like that even possible?
俺がビシッと謎を解いてやるいいから早く始めろや多分どっちかのタワーにあった死体は実はダミーの死体だったんだ
Hang on, what do we have
偽
here?
物の死体ってことか
Chain?
死んだ2台の体は機械だった
That's true.
部品があればダミーを作ることは可能なはず
Button?
さすがは田中さんです。
Wire? I don't.
汚ねえぞ
Wait, what is the Monokuma file? I actually don't know what makes this wrong. The audio is discovered. I'm gonna say the Monokuma file, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
でどっちがダミーの死体なんだよ
うるせえそんなのどっちでも一緒だ
I'm really not sure, so I'll
俺
have
が
to.
ビシッと謎を解いてやる
I'll have to
いい
guess.
から早く始めろや多分どっちかのタワーにあった実はダミーの死体だったんだ
No, it wasn't that. Okay. Ah, you're not making any sense. If you got something to say, just say it.
そう
All right, not that. Okay, what do we have then?
俺がビシッと謎を解いてや
The
る
good night button?
い
No.
いから早く始めろや
The pillar? The chain?
多分どっちかのタワーにあった死体は
Broken doorknob?
実はダミーの死体だったんだ
Oh, it's this again. Crap. Yeah. So what you got, sir?
2台の死体はダミーなんかじゃないそれはソーダ自身の証言が物語ってたはずだ
俺の
ほら俺たちがマスカットタワーからストロベリータワーに移動した時だよ俺たちは死体が移動したと思い込んでそこでお前は言ったよな
Not just that, the parts are carefully arranged when I disassemble the body all move too.
お前はその直前までマスカットタワーで2台の体を分解してたよなお前がどう分解するかなんてわからないのに
Yeah,
それ
okay.
と同じダミーを用意しておけるはずがないだろ
Fair enough.
ダミーを用意したのがソーダさん自身なら話は別ですけどね。
Ooh.
ソニアさん冗談がきついですって
I am not joking.
冗談ですよね
大丈夫ソーダくんは犯人じゃないよだってソーダくんが犯人なら連絡エレベーターやいちご回廊のスイッチを修理しないでしょ
I mean, yeah, it is very easy to say, oh no, I can't fix this, and then make things more difficult for everyone, so maybe he's not the killer.
壊れたままの方が犯人にとってはずっと都合がいいんだしさ
そうですか。残念です。
Oh, wow. Wow.
俺の方が残念です
Wow. Anyway, this is chapter 4, aka Soda gets dumped really badly.
だが2台の死体がダミーではないと分かったところで肝心の答えが出ないのでは意味がないぞ
別の階にある2つのタワーの両方に2台の死体があった理由か
単純に移動しただけじゃないかな
死体が別の階に移動したってのか
ほら挿入装置
Here we go. Ah,
同じ建物の 別の階に移動する装置だよ。
Alright, guys, it's time for meme time. It's real meme. Well, this one of the real meme hours. You know, don't you know there's a device that moves things to different floors in the same building? A device? Like that? What does that? Stairs? A device to transport things to different floors in the same building. I feel like I've seen that before. Alright, let's do this. We have a Hangman's Gambit for this, guys. Anyway, this is the meme. There are two memes in this trial. What device is a device that moves floors to different things in the building? Oh no, crap. There you go. Oh great, no wait, it's A first. D, O. Now I just need an R. I don't need that anymore. There are. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is where we start making. So one of the memes in this game.
それってエレベーターのことだな。
One of the memes in this game is that, listen, Hajime is our son, but he is very special, and he needs to go into his special brain dungeon to remember what an elevator is. Listen, he's okay. He's fine. He's just a bit dumb. It's okay.
なんだと2台の死体はエレベーターを使って移動したというのか。
つうかエレベーターなんてどこにあんだよ。
And yeah, I know he's just an average kid, but this is what we basically are making all these jokes about, like, you know, it's because he's just a reserve corps student. They didn't have good education there, so that's why he doesn't remember what an elevator is. It's great.
あのタワー自体だよ。きっとあのタワーの内部が丸ごとエレベーターになってたんだ。
It reminds me of a video I saw of YouTube recently of Midoriya from My Hero Academia without any internal dialogue. Yeah, it would be the same thing, indeed. You know, okay, actually, in Edmund, My Hero Academia would also be improved if when Deku is muttering about different heroes, he's actually just surfboarding in his head. I'm just putting it out there. Do it, like we should totally somebody do it. And yeah, this dude is just surfing while everyone's watching. Confidence, just staring off into space.
つまりあのタワーはエレベーターのように内側の部屋が上下する仕組みだったんだ。それならいちご回廊から入ったとしてもぶどう回廊から入ったとしても同じ部屋にたどり着けるはずだろ。
And that would explain a lot of things.
片方から入れるときにもう片方に入れねえのはあのタワー自体がエレベーターだったからか。
そういやたまに回廊のスイッチを押してから扉が開くまで時間がかかった時があったけど。
そっか。あれはエレベーターみてえに部屋の到着を待ってたんだな。
ちょっと待ってください。あのタワーの内部がエレベーターのように上下していたのなら。
My Hero Academia would also do really well with the school killer. I mean, My Hero Academia is a lot like Danganronpa in that you have, like, you know, this cast of anime trope high school characters. And the difference is, like, that part's not really as much of a priority as it is in Danganronpa. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, God, what else is there? Like that, what you call it? Like, not Kazuichi. Though, like, I mean, for what I think, you know, Kazuichi and, let me just pause that. Hello. I'm gonna pause. Hopefully that works and doesn't kill my computer. No, it's still going. Hang on. No, I don't. Go away. Pause? Is that pause? Yes. No, it's. I don't want to load this thing. Stop it. Okay. Cool. I've got that now. Anyway, sorry, let me just open the chat and stuff up again. Altering, listen, I'm fine. It's just I just don't want my computer to go slowly, to run slowly, because like I'm not, I've got too many things open at one time. What was gonna say? Yeah, I was thinking that like I mean like now at this point now I just Kazuichi now reminds me of Kirishima as well, but that's probably just the shark teeth. But like who else? Like Gundam is basically not Todoroki. The other guy, Fumikage or whatever his name is, Bird Head Dude is kind of a chuny like Gundam, and there's a lot of like Tenya and Ishimaru are basically the same character. It's the archetypes cross over a lot. Anyway, that's what does Sonia have to say?
どうしてマスカットタワーの時に奥の扉にあったイチゴのマークがストロベリータワーの時にはブドウのマークになっていたのですか?
I've got no idea.
エレベーターのように中の部屋が動くだけならそこにある扉が変わるはずないな。
Don't insult Bakugo. Don't insult Akane like that by saying she's Bakugo. Bakugo's just an asshole. Akane's not an asshole. She's just dumb.
しかも事件後のマスカットタワーには奥の扉にチェーンが巻かれていましたよね。ですがストロベリータワーに行ってみたらそのチェーンもなくなっていました。
それだけじゃねえよな。確かドアノブまで外れてたはずだ。
違和感だらけだな。本当にあのタワーはエレベーターだったのか？
人や物を見るときは悪いところよりいいところを見ましょう。
Thanks for the life advice, Chiaki, but what does that mean?
だからさ、何が変わったかは置いといて、変わってないものに目を向けてみようよ。
What do you mean?
それに何の意味があるんだよ。
いいから。ほら、変わってないものにはどんな共通点があったっけ?
Still, thank you, Chiaki. We would be just running around in circles probably if you weren't here to focus our direction into the right, direction. The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact they all moved with the elevator. The one thing these all have in common, they're all huge, heavy. They're all on the floor.
そうか。すべて床にあったものってことでいいのか?
Oh yeah, no, Chiaki is definitely Uraraka. I mean, although a bit less. I don't know. I mean, she's also the nerd girl, so actually, I don't think there aren't any characters with a video game quirk, are there? No, wait, are there? Maybe there is, and I can't remember. I remember there's a character in class like 1B or whatever that's got like a manga panel quirk, and it's just like they can make physical speech bubbles. But I'm just like, they would totally make a gamer quirk, I remember there was a character with a gamer quirk in Bleach and in Yu Yu Hakusho.
で?
奥の扉はどうして別のものに変わったのか、そこまでたどり着ければ答えは分かったも同然だよ。
I thought Rohan's power was about like artist stuff because he was like an artist. I didn't think he was a gamer.
その答えはね、あのエレベーターの特徴にあったんだよ。
The gamer quirk is just sprouting up all right, Frederick. God damn it, Roll. I mean, yes, but also... Oh god, have you seen that meme where it's like Chiaki and it's like saying, I hate women and minorities, and it's Chiaki Nanami, ultimate gamer. Oh, you mentioned manga, and I was like, Rohan. Fair enough. There's something unique about that elevator. It's a normal circle, it's true. You can enter one side at a time, there's no ceiling. I think it's only the floor moves.
そうか。そうか。あのエレベーターは床だけが動く仕組みだったんだな。床だけが動く? 要は部屋全体がエレベーターになってたわけじゃなくて、動いてたのは床だけだったんだよ。
I mean, it makes sense, I guess.
だから俺たちはそれぞれのタワーでそれぞれ別の扉を見てたんだ。つまり1階のマスカットタワーの時は奥の壁にイチゴマークの扉があって、4階のストロベリータワーの時には奥の壁に別のブドウマークの扉があったってことだ。
Underneath the floor? No, that was the first case. That's the first case. But I don't know what's underneath the floor, actually.
その別々の扉はどこに繋がってたんだ？
外に繋がってたって言いたいところだけど、多分ただの飾りだと思う。
Or maybe they did used to leave outside and then he got rid of them for show.
ただの飾りなんて、どうしてそんなものを作る必要があるのですか？
その扉がマークの示す場所に繋がってるって私たちに勘違いさせるためだろうね。
Yeah, interesting you mentioned that. Yeah, elevators have a cavity for maintenance reasons. That's true, but also keep in mind this is Monokuma apparently made this building, so.
実際効果てきめんだったよね。そのせいで私たちは建物の構造を勘違いしてたわけだし。
よくわかんないけど、設計者の性格はひん曲がってるってことか。
I mean, that's accurate.
だってさ、モノミ、そのせいにしないでください。ちゃんとあんたが責任を取ってください。
Fruits are sweet. You get cavities from sweets. Do not enter the door. Stay healthy eating.
では責任を取ってお前を抱こう。
The fuck? Okay, so apparently that was like a something awful forms reference, and I'm like, okay, great.
わけないじゃないですか。チャレンジなジョークはやめてください。
ちなみにさ、あれにはどんな意味があった
Ignoring
んだ？
that.
マスカットタワーの奥の扉にあったチェーンだよ。
あれは僕らをストロベリータワーから遠ざけるために犯人が巻いておいたんだろうね。
Sorry, oh crap, I'm looking like Nagito now. You know what, screw it. I'm still
俺
thinking.
らを遠ざけるため？
実際あのチェーンがあったせいでみんなはあそこには入れないって思い込んでたよね。
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair that button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button with the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as the chain's there. You don't need to worry about that at all.
犯人がイチゴ回廊のスイッチを壊したのもそう。僕らをストロベリータワーから遠ざけるためなんだ。
What happened in Strawberry Tower?
すべては僕らをドッキリハウスの秘密から遠ざけるための偽装工作だったん
It
だ。
was in that if they went to Strawberry Tower, because the elevator was on the Grapeside Tower side when they discovered the body, and it probably wouldn't have been able to be moved until after they discovered the body and yada yada yada. So if they went and saw her on the Strawberry Tower side, then they would immediately see Nakamaru's body on the Strawberry Tower side, and they'd be like, what's going on? Yep.
タワー内に死体が出現したことによってそれまで考えられてた構造とは矛盾が生じてしまう。あの状況でみんながストロベリータワーに行けばその矛盾を目の当たりにすることになってしまう。そしてその違和感を手がかりに僕らが真相にたどり着いてしまうかもしれない。2つのハウスと2つのタワーが共に縦につながる1つの建物だったという真相にね。犯人はそれを避けたかった。だから僕らをストロベリータワーから遠ざけたんだ。
Well, except for the people who were already there. But
そのためにスイッチを壊したり扉にチェーンをしてたのか。
建物の構造を知られると犯人にとって不都合なことでもあったのですか？
大いにあったはずだよ。だってこのドッキリハウスの秘密は二代君を殺した極上の凶器。
alright, and now we're getting back to this. Okay, so what is the ultimate weapon?
待て、そこに話を進めるのはまだ早いぞ。建物の構造に関する矛盾点がまだ残っている。
めんどくせえな、もういいじゃねえか。
田中さん、よろしくお願いします。
Oh, the Sundam. Oh, man.
さっきストロベリーハウスとマスカットハウスが縦に重なっていると言ったな。であれば両ハウス間を移動するための連絡エレベーターはどうなっていたのだ？
The ultimate weapon? Capitalism in it? Monokuma worships it. I mean, that's true. I mean, okay, but would you call the final dead room and the life-threatening roulette capitalism? Something about risking your life means that you're worthy to go around and... Well, no, it's not, because it's the opposite of capitalism, considering that, you know, essential workers are the ones that are just getting the worst treated right now. So, maybe not. That's socialism. And yes, ultimate weapon, a weapon strong enough to surpass Metal Gear. I see, now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
あの連絡エレベーターも縦に移動していたのであれば
I will say, you'd probably be completely lost without all these diagrams, am I right?
それぞれのハウスで連絡エレベーターを背にした場合同じ方向にタワーがなければおかしいはずだ
It's true.
だが実際はどうだマスカットハウスではエレベーターを背にして右手側に武道回廊があったが
Who needs capitalism when you could have anarchy? Black lives matter, am I right, guys? Black lives definitely matter.
ストロベリーハウスでは連絡エレベーターを背にして左手側にイチゴ回廊があったぞ
This is what I mean by, like, you have to pay attention to even the minor details, even just, like, you know, what direction everything faces when you come out of doors.
つまりそれぞれのハウスにおけるタワーの位置関係が真逆になっているということだ答えよこれは一体どういうことだ
どういうことなんですか？
I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was there, and then Strawberry was mirrored like that, which is weird, so... What's going on? How can I break through this contradiction? Oh shit, okay, never mind. We have... Oh, I know what the... Okay, so this is... the contact elevator. I think this is Kazuichi's account. Hang on. What's... Alright, hang on. Okay, yeah. Yes, this part. It's this thing. Now, what's the elevator? Okay, yeah.
連絡エレベーターは横ではなく
Contact elevator, huh? But there weren't any vibrations.
縦に動いているはずだ
It was cut.
ですが、それぞれのハウスでは連絡エレベーターを背にした場合、
When you come out of the elevator,
真逆の方向にタワーがありました。
towers on your right, Grey House, and left is Strawberry House, yes.
つまり貴様らの推論には
明らかに矛盾があるのです。
When did they become a comedy duo?
なんだよその鉄壁のチームワークは
So Gundam and Sonya have matching arguments. It sounds like it makes sense, but... Is that really correct? Hang on, I think it's this part.
2つのハウスが縦につながっているなら
連絡エレベーターは横ではなく、
縦に動いているはずだ
So wait, what you go, It has to be correct. Love conquers all. Okay,
あの
roll.
連絡エレベーターはただ縦に動いているだけじゃなかったんだ
You've had enough Sailor Moon fun, but no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the Sundam. I have to break the Sundam out right now and break it up with facts and logic.
だよなそうだ
俺か
ほら
I'm just streaming.
お前は駒枝に渡されたコンパスを持って連絡エレベーターに乗ったんだろ
あああれかいやーなんか変なんだよな乗ってから到着するまでの間になぜかコンパスの針が180度回転しててさ
180度回転？
つまりあの連絡エレベーターは2つのハウスを移動する間にぐるっと180度回転してたんだよ
Somehow.
多分 建物の外周に
Anyway,
沿うように
this
して
is what the elevator
反
actually
対側
looks
まで
like.
ぐるっと回り込んでたのかな。
Anyway, like I said, you would honestly be lost without these diagrams. They really explain things because like otherwise you're like, then where does it go? And it's probably like this.
それならもう片方のハウスに到着した頃には出口が反対側になってるもんね。
So this is the only way this can make sense, so.
そのせいでマスカットハウスに着いた時は右側に見えたタワーがストロベリーハウスの時には左側に見えたんだ。
See, that's the right side. And then that's on the left side.
回転しながら移動するエレベーターとかありかよ。ほとんど遊園地じゃねえか。
だってドッキリハウスは遊園地のアトラクションの一つですからね。実用性なんていらない建物だからこそこんな素敵なドッキリを仕掛けられるのだ。私も素敵じゃないですよ、この人でなし。人でなしと言いますが、そもそも僕はクマなので低能な人とは違います。違うのだよ、人とは。
Alright. Whatever you say, Zamasu.
で、ドッキリハウスの秘密はもう終わったよな。だったら肝心の話をしようぜ。
Yeah, Kane hasn't really been talking much about this part because probably all the details get you confused.
2台を殺した極上の凶器ってなんだよ。それと柱をどうやって組み合わせんだよ。あれ、まだ極上の凶器がわからないの？ほら、僕がオクタゴンで見つけたものだよ。
そのオクタゴンってのは何なんだ？それを聞いてねえぞ。
I think, is this the other big brain moment?
そこから説明しなくちゃダメなんだ。
Or is that later?
オクタゴンの言葉の意味さえ知
There
って
we
いれ
go.
ば簡単に分かっちゃう謎なんだけどな。
What's an octagon? What an octagon means? What is an octagon? Anyway, we all know what that is.
そうか。確かオクタゴンって八角形って意味だったよな。
Like I said, Hajime is our son. He may not be able to immediately tell you what an octagon is without thinking in his head, but he's very important to me, okay?
ひなたくんが知ってたとは意外だね。補欠が集まる予備学科生にしては博識なんだね。
To be fair, this is the point where I have to say, so, they're saying since, in this Japanese audio stuff, that, you can hear, they're saying octagon in English, not in Japanese. So that's why Hajime is all confused and why Nagito's like, wow, I'm surprised you got this. I'm surprised you know what an octagon is in English. So, yeah. This is... Now I'm also now in hindsight I'm just funny every time like Hajime does the ellipses and I was often just looking away like that, and I don't know if maybe I'm just doing that because I just remember that that's often the sprite that they use for when he's just like, oh, this is difficult, oh, this is really uncomfortable kind of thing. I don't know.
ついでに続きも聞いておこうか。オクタゴンの名にふさわしい場所はどこにあったかな？
Oh, okay. The place befitting of the name Octagon is probably... Okay, this part really got me really confused me the first time I did this. And even then, this graph actually, this diagram isn't actually very good at showing it, but it's like... There? No, it's not there. No, it's not Strawberry House. Okay. It's not that one. Oh god, how do I do this? Alright, it's like this part? That...
そうか。ファイナルデッドルームの奥にあるコンクリートで囲まれた隠し部屋のことか。
Yeah, but yeah. As time goes on, he's grown on me more. What, Nagito or Hajime? I mean, yeah, Hajime definitely. Nagito also fair enough. But yeah, they should have done it in dead language. Hajime make know what an octagon is in Esperanto. I mean, they could also do that, but then they want to make sure that the English audience can actually understand what the hell's going on and aren't too lost. And yeah, okay, I'll explain this, but the graph doesn't really show you why you need to click there, but I just remember it from my playthrough.
なんでそこがオクタゴンなんだよ。
Oh, Hajime. Nagito continues to remain kind of annoying and not say. Okay, fair enough.
ほら 四角形のストロベリーハウスって六角形のマスカットハウスの上に乗ってるんでしょ？
I thought love was the universal language. So, okay.
四角形から四角形を切り抜くと角が8つ八角形になるんだよ。
Yeah, I remember this can really confuse me the first time I played through this as well. I was like, what do you mean? There's not 8 sides. There's not an octagon there, but it's not, so they're not talking about a regular octagon. They just mean like if you trace that white bit, and then you count how many sides are in that white bit, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you just don't really realize it because like you don't necessarily think that one of the sides of Strawberry House and Grape House are fully attached like perfectly like that. It's a bit, honestly, that this part's a bit of a weird stretch, I think. Like it doesn't really, I didn't really get it when I first did it. I just kind of followed the game's logic. But yeah, you know, maybe if they explained it a bit better, that like it was actually if those two sides were connected like that, because it's like, considering that, also 4 plus 8 is 10. No, I mean 12. I can count. I'm just getting confused. But 4 plus 8 is 4 plus 8. No, yeah, 4 plus 6 is 10, not 8. But what you need to do is you need to remove those two edges that are overlapping with each other. So it's very confusing like that. Anyway, whatever. You can clip it if you want. And yeah, this game is making me do homework, SMH. If I wanted to read, I'd go to school.
そういうことだね。ファイナルデッドルームの奥にあるあの隠し部屋がオクタゴンの正体だったんだ。実際あそこにはいろんな凶器や道具が置いてあったよ。
じゃあ極上の凶器ってのもそこにあったのか？
Presumably.
少し違うかな。僕はオクタゴンで極上の凶器の正体を知ったんだよ。知った？
Wow, wait, I just accidentally moved my screen a bit. There we go.
極上の凶器の正体はね、あのドッキリハウスそのものなんだ。つまり犯人はあの建物の構造を凶器にして二代君を殺したんだ。きっと犯人は僕と同じようにあの景色からドッキリハウスの秘密に気づいて、そしてその構造を利用した殺害方法を思いついたんだろうね。
They must be strong to use a building. Whoa. Indeed. They just lifted the entire building and hit Nekomaru with it.
ドッキリハウス自体が凶器で、その構造を利用して殺した？
だからこそ犯人は僕たちを建物の謎から遠ざけようとしていたんだよ。
And yeah, I mean, yeah, like that. So, it's a bit weird that they tried to stop people from figuring out the mystery of the funhouse. But if the mystery of the funhouse was literally the way that they killed Nekomaru, then that kind of makes sense.
それにしても建物自体を凶器にするなんてなかなかスペクタクルな犯行だよね。
Hey, killer, Nagito's praising you. Can you be all weirded out so we can figure it out who it is?
まさに極上の凶器の名にふさわしいわ。
The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Is that time? Is it intermission time? It is intermission time. So alright, that will probably be it. Oh wait, no, this is this part first.
Yeah.
Why, hello there! I thought of a new bad word to call Monami. I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. Oh, I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monami is a seriously stupidly. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stupidly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack. Incorporating all three of those would be... Ta-da! Stupidly.
はい、皆さんご一緒に。モノミは本当にバカでブスだな。
Oh, jet stream attack? I don't know where that's from. I thought it was like I thought it was like, what you call it? Like the only one I was thinking of, like the Delta attack in Final Fantasy that like the Mega Sisters use, but I don't know what the other. Oh, it's a Gundam one? Okay, there you go, it's a Gundam one. Of course it is. Of course it is. 0079, okay, got it. 3 dudes do a lined up attack formation. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, let's save. And... oh, wait. No, oh yeah, no. Okay. So, that's like I said, you know, the other half is probably going to take, like, you know, another hour and a half. So once we do that, it'd be over 3 hours, and I can't do it for, like, I don't understand how streamers can do it for more than, like, 2.5. Especially games that require you to talk. Like, any more than 2.5 hours, it makes me start, like, my throat starts hurting. I was thinking of Jetstream Stam. They have gamer fuel. Get that sponsorship. I mean, that's true. That's true. They do have the gamer fuel. But yeah, I don't understand how anyone can really keep it up for that long. And so you know, I think, you know, we're gonna figure out, now that we have figured out the Funhouse stuff, we've still got a lot more things to look at. That being, you know, how did they actually kill Gundam? And, I mean, sorry, why are you saying Gundam? How did they actually kill Nekomaru and all that kind of stuff? And, what happened, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we'll figure that out tomorrow, maybe, or next week. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, it'll be fun. I'll see you then.